speaking of speculation, that brings us to Keith Lee. Keith Lee posted a video this past Thursday on YouTube where Lee had talked about the fact that he'd been out of action for some time. He disappeared off of TV, I believe he said at the end of January. He was off for about 3 weeks originally, came back, he said on February 8th to have one match with Riddle, and then evidently got some blood work back the very next day. He didn't get into the particulars about the blood work as far as what the numbers were, and I wouldn't expect him to, but basically it came back that he was dealing with some heart inflammation after recovering from COVID-19. Now, on a little side note, this situation is exactly why I try not to cover that much unconfirmed news. Obviously, with the Punk stuff, it's very possible that I could end up with egg on my face, especially after the statements I was making earlier. Again, that's just what I believe might be happening. Don't take that for gospel. There were rumors that Keith Lee was getting cut, that WWE management was mad at him about something. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say that we know that they weren't mad at Keith Lee, but there's no real indication of that, in my opinion. Keith Lee also brought up some rumors having to do with Mia Yim giving him COVID, when, according to him, the opposite was actually true. Mia Yim basically refused to not give him the care that he needed to make sure that he survived through all of this. All that said, I would like to apologize to Keith Lee on behalf of the internet wrestling community. I went out of my way to not really talk about this story for the past few months, but the shit that was thrown at he and Mia Yim is kind of unexcusable, and I'm just really sorry that he had to deal with all of that, along with dealing with health issues that could have killed him. So that's all I've got for news.